We are 90 seconds into the 6th flight of Starship. Everything looking good so far. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Alex, but I see 33 healthy Raptor engines. Absolutely.
Indeed, just went through max Q, supersonic. It's, going through 20 kilometers right now. You can see there the SpaceX speed. Everything healthy so far.
Absolutely gorgeous.
It's been a gorgeous launch.
And we are just approaching now the hot staging maneuver. Something that we didn't give that much attention, but of course it's absolutely insane. They will ignite the engines on the ship before the before the stage separation. So what they basically do is they will use the thrust of the second stage to push the second stage away from the booster. And that maneuver is coming up, that hot staging maneuver. So far, everything looking good.
Watch out for that main engine cutoff. Well, I guess most engines cut off now.
Yep. And there it is, hot staging.
And
looking good so far.
And
again, the booster will do a flip now. The booster will do the flip right away out of this maneuver. You can see it there. And the booster is now in boost back.
That's the flip.
And now we are in the critical phase where the flight director...
And tower is go for catch.
Let's go. That's what we want to hear. That means they will try to attempt the catch here. The second catch attempt of the Starship program.
That boost back burn going well. All 13 engines on the booster are firing, heading back to the launch site.
Absolutely insane. And that catch is coming up roughly at 7 minutes after liftoff. So you're already halfway there from liftoff, just saying. And in about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, we will know if Booster 13 will follow Booster 12 in a successful catch attempt. Boost back burn looking healthy.
Should we say first? That's the first shutdown.
And that's good.
And then a final shutdown. It's staggered.
And remember, this maneuver is a bit different versus Falcon 9. While Falcon 9 performs an entry burn to slow itself down, this requirement does not exist for Super Heavy. So the next burn this booster will conduct is the
ring has
landing
been
burn.
Separated, by the way. You can see it there now floating separately from the booster. If you squint, of course, because it's very close to it right now.
Absolutely crazy. There it goes. Coasting down back to the launch site. And that booster is now our center of attention the next 3 minutes. Looking good so far. Whew, Alex. Ascent already going great.
Oof. The ship continuing into orbit.
That's what we want to hear. The ship, of course, on its own journey.
It looks like the booster is now no-go for a catch.
Okay, there we go. That was
it's going to be
that
diverting to a splashdown, unfortunately.
There we go. SpaceX has confirmed that not everything apparently is green for catch, and they will abort
the tower was go before, but during that boost back burn, it seems like they have decided to not go for the catch.
And that is the final commit. That's a final commit, right, Alex?
That's why all of these, commit criteria need to be followed and need to be, looked through and everything. It's why they are there, right? But hey, ship continues into orbit. The booster will not return to the launch site, but it will attempt a splashdown on the Gulf of Mexico. So if that goes well, that'll be a good piece of data that they'll get from the booster.
Absolutely. This is we still have a lot of things to track here today, so get ready for still a lot of excitement in the next few. And the ship, I mean, let's be real, the star of the show today is very much also the ship. That thing has still
look at
quite
that.
a journey for us. Look at that
Now
booster.
it's re-entering, but remember, they have just confirmed no catch, so it is going to be attempting a splashdown. We're going to try and track it all the way and see if we have luck.
Yep, absolutely. Look at that tracking. Gorgeous. And basically the booster has changed its trajectory, so it's no longer going closer to the tower.
Should be coming up on that landing burn. There you go.
That's the landing burn. That's what we want to see. And there's the water.
Down selecting to 3.
There's the 3. And
See, it's doing the translation
have...
just as if it was being caught. And now,
Yep.
there you go. And I would not
That's
be surprised if now it blows up, by the way. So don't be surprised.
Yeah,
there
there
you
it
go. Good job, Booster. Good job. Was that the sound?
I think that was the burn, right? So next time
Yeah.
should be the... I'm listening. Do we get a boom?
The ship, meanwhile, continues to go into a nominal trajectory. So far, so good.
And it seems like we don't get the explosion sound. But yeah, everything on the ship seems to be going well. And that, again, that can happen. Like, let's be real. This is a thing that can happen. And that we always said, they only would commit for this catch if everything went
Engine
absolutely perfect. Oh, there it is!
Engine count, look at that. Okay, the vacuums have shut down as expected. Should be coming up very close to that final shutdown. Look out for that speed. Should be, I think it's targeting about 26,000 kilometers per hour for these flights. But don't quote me on that.
Going down here. But, I mean, ship looking good so far. We have not heard that anything on the ship is... and there it is. Engine shut off.
There you go.
Ship... We are now waiting for confirmation of good orbit on ship. And the ship has quite a few milestones still to go here. Because the ship will still perform an engine relight in space. And will also try to perform, of course, this more aggressive...
And good insertion.
There we go. That's good. That enables SpaceX to do more milestones here. And potentially get a lot of valuable data from the ship. Wow. Look at these views. I love that engine camera. I'm glad we are getting that. And I hope we get that during the engine relight. When is that engine relight again? Do we have a timing of that?
Yeah, it is about 37 minutes into flight, so about 26 minutes
Really
from
cool
now.
to see it lift off.
Absolutely.
To be more precise, if everything follows the same timeline, which again, times are approximate, but SpaceX has it at T plus 37 and 46 seconds. So that's sort of the